Hello and welcome. I am Dogbert, and today we are going to look over Apocalypse and Raids. And well, I discovered something very disturbing in the boss node about Apocalypse and Raids that will show you that Apocalypse is even worse than we originally thought. Yep, he got worse. Hard to believe, isn't it? So let's take a look at Node 1. Now, granted, this is Doom 3.3. Now, as anybody who knows, I used to be in Doom 3.5, but I had to move down in Alliance to become a bit more casual, be able to take a little more free time. I could not be in a 3.5 100% Alliance every day any longer. I couldn't put the time commitment in. That's just me personally. But if you also know, I also used to sim these nodes with Psylocke. I took Psylocke out for Apocalypse. Obviously, that's the most likely candidate since she's the only hero. Apocalypse getting that counterattack 100% now because they're all villains with him. And he does work with the Death Seed team, technically. Because of the mutants stuff with him. And he's just really trash, to be honest with you. Anyway, so I'm playing these nodes. You can see we're doing okay. I don't lose anybody. I think I actually do a little bit better with Psylocke, maybe because I'm used to her more. You get the idea. You can see just how it goes. Apocalypse really isn't doing much. He's just kind of standing there. Every once in a while he takes a turn. If they actually happen to hit him, then he actually does do a counterattack. Which makes me really believe, like, if he's going to be counterattacking this much, shouldn't he have, like, taunt or something? Shouldn't he be a protector? When you think about it. The whole gimmick is to have him counterattack. Well, anyway, I'm getting into something else I'm getting into. We're getting into more analysis of Apocalypse and the team, and we don't really want to do that. We want to look at him in raids. So what is he exactly doing? He took a turn, I saw that. And, he puts an ability block out. Yeah, Psylocke gave us evades, and she knocked down turn meter and could throw the debuffs back at a single target. Could bounce around. She seemed a bit faster too. I don't know if she's faster. I'm not sure. I have to look at her stats. So you can see I'm having absolutely no problem with node 1. We're pretty much almost done with this node. But what benefit did Apocalypse really give me over Psylocke? I mean, you have to build Psylocke anyway. It's not like I can skip Psylocke just to plug in Apocalypse. What was the point of this? I think I'm going to make a video about tomorrow. So, the whole 4 Horsemen team. Just what went wrong. This is actually pretty pathetic. I mean, Apocalypse just stands there, does nothing. Okay, here comes Archangel. He's not even guaranteed to be the target of an attack. Okay, you have a choice of... I should probably be using the basic more than the ability block turn 1, but we get Safeguard with that. I'm not even sure Apocalypse ability of preventing Safeguard and Spawn is that useful outside of a couple attacks in Cosmic Crucible against certain teams, and the same thing in War. Only against certain teams, which we don't have very many of. We only have Darkhold, Infinity Watch. If it's Cosmic Crucible, then you have Unlimited. If it's War, you have Gamma. Is that really enough to make Apocalypse worth all this crap? We already saw what happens in Arena with Apocalypse. There you can see he actually got a kill. Ghost Rider did quite a bit of damage to him. This is just 3.3. If that had been 3.5, he might be dead. And I don't think you can res Apocalypse with Dark Beast. He's not a Death Seed. He doesn't have Death Seed tag. That's a whole other problem with Apocalypse, is his tags. Or lack thereof. But we're here to see him in raids. Really, what has Apocalypse even brought to this team? Okay, he actually got an attack there. That's right. I'm trying to kill a Ghost Rider. There we go. I wasn't watching Cloak, unfortunately. I should have watched Cloak more closely. Unfortunately, he's going to get a turn. So Apocalypse actually gets to use his ultimate. Do something. He doesn't even clear debuffs off himself that well. He doesn't get his debuffs cleared by Archangel. Psylocke would have. Yeah, Archangel's just standing there feeding him all sorts of energy, and yeah, I suppose that's good. He gets energy, but so did Psylocke. Now let's move on to the boss node. This is where we're gonna have to pause it towards the end to see the disturbing thing about Apocalypse. Let's just skip ahead a little bit. I had to spend some cores. Here we go. Now, I will say that the opening to this node actually felt a little bit easier with Apocalypse over Psylocke. Just because he did get that counterattack because of Zemo going really quick and he spit himself up. And it helped me to eliminate Madeline Pryor quick. And once you get a kill, that's when this is like essentially the reverse of getting speed up and stuff. You're rewinding their turn meter by 25%, allowing me the ability to block Cersei. So now she can't clear off all the debuffs that was usually a problem. Like I said, this is the only point where I found a little bit of value in Apocalypse, and only at this point in the node, which is pretty bad for a character that took a year to get, and 23 characters and all that. He doesn't even like ignore taunt. You can't even, so you can just go and annihilate somebody. He doesn't even annihilate somebody all the time. He's too goddamn weak. He doesn't even kill him. This should be a death pool like ability when you use that ultimate and get empowered. Should be like, nope, you're dead now. Not with Apocalypse. You can probably survive with Apocalypse. Death pool's better. How's that? You see, once we get that, get the kills going, we're instead of like the Axemen where they got their speed bar, instead of reducing speed bar. A little bit on the reverse side, but it still has the same effect. You keep going and going and going. And with good proper timing, you can make it so you're constantly killing somebody. Doesn't matter who. That's what really is nice about Death Seed. They are quite a good team. MSF, of course, being a phenomenal character. Apocalypse standing there taking up space. We're almost to the point where we're going to have to pause. There goes Miss... Ah! There we go. Let's pause here for a second. Now, Apocalypse's whole gimmick. Stop Safeguard on spawn. What does Morgan Le Fay have? That looks like Safeguard. Did she not just spawn? If she didn't spawn now, if she spawned at the beginning of the node, why does she have Safeguard now? Nobody can give her Safeguard. Why does Morgan Le Fay have Safeguard? This, the one maybe thing that we could have used Apocalypse for, preventing a Safeguard on a raid node. Like if they decide to drop, I don't know, Darkhold or Infinity Watch members on us in subsequent waves. Now, the only way that his thing works is if they do it right away. If they decide to drop a Darkhold or a freaking Infinity Watch on us in the second, third, fourth, whatever wave, that's not the very first wave, they get Safeguard. You get fucked. Apocalypse somehow just became worse. They managed to make him worse. This is how pathetic it is. For a character that takes as much as he takes to get, they made him worse. We're gonna have to break it down fully of what went wrong. That's gonna be a different video, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna go over all of that and just figure out what the fuck is he even useful for. Apocalypse, this shows the arrogance and stupidity of Boundless. It knows no bounds. And just how much they don't play their own game or know what the hell's going on. Will he get a rework? Probably. Everybody's pissed off. Reddit's on fire. Of course, Reddit being on fire just means it's a day that ends in Y. That's pretty much it for this video. Needless to say, I take out the node no problem. I actually got both Eternals cloned with Dark Beast, which is always a fun thing. I just like seeing it. But think about it. The one maybe hope for Apocalypse was he prevents Safeguard because they're going to fuck us with Infinity Watch and Darkhold in the next raid. As long as, but unless it's on the initial first wave, he has absolutely zero use. So until next time, everybody, Apocalypse sucks.